to clean and sanitize. No chemicals needed. This comes from Wagner. They are known for their powerful steaming and cleaning devices. And this one, I would say, and you're going to hear from Lou in a minute, he's going to tell you this is one of the best he has ever seen. This is called the 925e floor steamer. It's called the Elite for a reason. Now, this is going to come with over 20 different attachments to clean everything from your floors, your bathroom, even your clothes, even your mattress. The configuration today is $124.99, which is $75 off, or $41 and change on a flex pay, free shipping and handling. We're going to go through all the details, but I want to get our friend back in here, Lou Caputo, back with us. And Lou,
hello.
Am I right? You said this is one of the top line you've ever seen.
Absolutely, no, 100%. I love selling this because I love to sell a product where everybody comes back and they go like, wow, you were right. That is a great unit, okay? And you know what makes this one different? It has a stainless steel boiler inside of it, okay?
Oh.
And yeah, so we'll think about this. A lot of the units you see out there, they don't have that. They just kind of heat up the water. This puts it under pressure too. And that's really what makes the big difference when you're talking about a steamer. Now, you're getting a plethora of accessories over here, okay? We've got all different sizes of brushes that fit on this, both nylon and the brass ones as well. You've got concentrator tips. You've got things to clean your windows with here. We've even got floor attachments for this one. So this one will do everything in the house from floor to ceiling and everywhere in between, okay? But let's get to cleaning, because I really feel like that's the proof. You know, that's what people need to see, the proof in the pudding here, which is the cleaning. Now, the first thing I always like to do is I like to empty out the water that's in the hose. And a lot of people are like going, well, wait a minute, it's a steamer. Why is there water in there? Because what happens is this has an 8-foot hose. So you've got tons of reach, okay? But what I like to do is clear the hose out, because if the water sits in the hose, if the steam sits in the hose, it just turns back into water.
Oh, I mean, it's such a long hose.
It's such
going
a
to
long hose,
accumulate.
yeah. But once you do that, though, right away you can
look
see.
At this.
Look how much steam comes out here. 40 ounces of water will give you 40 minutes of cleaning time, okay? But watch this now. This could be your sliding glass doors. It could be a shower stall, you know, any window that you want. But this is going to get rid of that soap scum. It's going to get rid of the lime scale, any of the dirt, the pollen and things from your windows outside. It does it in just seconds. Look how quickly and easily we can do that. Get that one more pass right there. Now, I'm just going to wipe some of the steam off of here so you can see what a beautiful job that this did.
Look how quick that was.
And you know what? I didn't use a cleaner. I didn't use any chemicals. Okay, it's just water. That's all this is just water. And last time I checked, water was free.
Exactly.
So, that's what I'm a big fan of that. Come on over here into the kitchen. We're going to do a little cleaning in the kitchen right now. This is one of those things, and again, I'm going to clear the hose real quick just to make sure that we get all that water out of it. Now, in the kitchen, I really love to clean with steam, because I'm not using anything that's going to affect the taste or anything else with my food.
Right.
Okay? Because when you use chemicals in the kitchen, I just don't have a good feeling about that. You know, especially on the surfaces where I'm cooking. By the way, notice that this is on wheels. I just pulled it over here. So when you look at the top of this right here, that's a burnt on mess, okay? I'm going to take the steamer, and you're going to see, first of all, look how much steam comes out of there. I mean, it is seriously powerful.
This is really powerful.
One of the most powerful steamers, or the most powerful steamer that I've ever sold. But watch this. I'm going to get in here, and I'll explain to you what steam does for you when you start cleaning in the kitchen like this. First of all, the heat from the steam is melting and emulsifying all the grease and the fats that are on here, right? Then the water is softening the dirt, and then the pressure from that stainless steel boiler literally blasts it off of the surface. So if I just give this one quick wipe like this, look how gorgeous this looks. And the best part, you can clean on this instantly. There's no waiting for anything to dry. You don't have to sit there, you know, go back with a damp cloth and clean chemicals off of it. There's none of that happening.
Well, that and you don't have gloves on.
Nope.
You don't have a mask
Nope.
on, right? And you're not dealing with all of your, I mean, anytime I use anything chemical, Lou, right, my hands feel shredded or anything else. This is just water, guys.
No,
That's
it's just water. It can't hurt you. That's the beautiful thing about this. And then the other thing, too, is like inside the oven, they make a lot of products that smell to high heaven. You got to evacuate the house when you use them. Or you can put the oven on that self-cleaning feature. And I don't like that because it makes my counters get hot, actually. It wastes a ton of energy. And frankly, if I could do the job in just a few moments like this, look at this. It went in there, it melted everything that was on there. I'm going to give that one quick wipe, and look how gorgeous that is. I mean, the difference here, if I go underneath this, you could see.
That's incredible.
One side to the other, if I can get out there. Yeah, look at that. And you can see there's all the dirt right there right on that cloth.
And I just want to remind everyone, every attachment Lou is using, you
Yes,
get
you
as
get
part
all
of it.
of this. Yeah, you get so much with this. It's amazing to me. Let's come over here and do a little more in the kitchen. First of all, something you might not expect to do, and that's a pot. Okay, because when the bottom of these get burned, everybody's instinct is to just get in there and scour. This is so much easier and works so much better. It's not going to scratch the bottom of your pot, especially if you got something that's got like a very soft metal, you know, like a brass or a copper. Watch this. I'm going to give that a quick wipe just like that. Now, I want you to notice something about that. Not only is it clean, but even inside the embossed letters, it's clean as well. Isn't that cool? So it really got in there. What if your drain smells, okay? One of the easiest ways to do that is to actually clean the drain out. But how would you do that, all right? Well, you just take your Wagner, stick it down the drain, pull the trigger, and that's getting in there and just cleaning that out, and it's going to eliminate everything that makes your drain or your garbage disposal smell.
Remember, when we're using steam, everyone, this is essentially sanitizing things as well because of that high power. So you're cleaning, you're sanitizing, doing that all at the same time. Now, just to let everyone know, we only have 130 of these.
Oh, wow. So
that's
not many
it
of
to
these
go
to go
around. So I would say definitely grab this at $75 off. This is a steal. Oh, was there chicken on there?
Yes. So if you look at this, if you cleaned it the night before with soap and water, looks clean to the eye, but if you put a black light on here, you can see there's remnants of last night's carvings on here, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that Wagner, and even though it does look clean, watch this. Now, right away, everything that was on there is getting washed off of it, okay? I mean, that is something to see, a sight to behold. And remember, that stainless steel boiler is just giving us tons of fresh air. Now, we're just gonna give this a quick wipe, and then I'm going to show you the black light again on here. You're going to be amazed at how good this looks now. Okay, that looks like it's dry to me. Now watch this. There's the top, and look at the bottom.
Oh my God.
Look at the top, and look at the bottom. Now, there's some stuff still left in the scratches there, but if I spent more time on this, I would get that off easily.
Right, well, you
but
were
the fact
2 seconds.
Is, yeah, I was 2 seconds up.
Yeah,
It's a TV thing. We're moving. Now, let's do some floors, okay? And again, you get the floor cleaning attachments with this, but this one is different because we've got the triangular head on this, which is going to allow me to get into corners. So again, I'm going to just empty out the hose here. Once I get this, there we go. Somebody had locked it on me. There we go. People playing tricks on Lou out here. I'm looking at you, Jim. All right, there we go. So we got all that steam out of there. Now, let's hit the floors with this. And I like this because you can stand up. You don't have to bend over. We also didn't have to buy 2 separate units to do this. So I'm going to start my steam, and you're going to see it start coming out of that pad, and that's a lot of steam, right? So on a floor like this is very sticky. This is what we call luxury plank vinyl, and you can see how I'm having to work my way through this. But as the pad gets more and more damp, I just want you to see something. If I lift that up, look at the difference in the floor already, like where I started.
That wasn't the color of the floor.
You thought it was oak, and it's actually pine.
I did.
Now watch this, though. Here's the cool part. With that triangle on there, I can get all the way up to the corner there, but I can also get into this corner down here. And I love that because if you've got a square head, you can't really get in there like this. But look at that. I can go all along the baseboards, clear all of that out in just a couple of seconds. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. And here's the other thing, too. Because it's steam, there's very little moisture left there, so it dries very, very fast. What if you've got granite marble floors, you know, something like that? They get dusty, and I don't like it because from a distance, when you look at them, you can see all the smudges, you know? Up close, you're like, there's something wrong with this floor. But look at this. I can bring back the shine. It looks like it's polished again just by doing that. And look at, again, very little moisture on there. That's what's amazing. If you've got wood floors, most of the time you don't want to use these on wood, but watch this. With a steamer, you don't want to use water, but you can use steam. And all I'm doing is pulsing it, just giving it little squeezes as I go back and forth. And you can see right there that it's getting the dust off of there, the pollen off of there. And if you got little ones in the house, the beauty of this is you're not leaving any residue behind, no chemicals, so they can crawl around the floor all day long. Now, one more thing we're going to do, you also get an attachment to clean your carpeting, okay? And it's this little triangle that's on here. It's actually a glider so that when this sits on there, it's not, the microfiber's not going to get caught on the carpeting. So it'll actually glide. So why in the world would I want to do this? Well, I'm going to clean the carpeting, but the other thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to bring the nap of the carpeting back, you know? And if there's any dust on here, if there's anything that's in the carpeting, one thing about steam, when it comes into contact with organic material, it kills it. So that's the beauty of this. Look at that. And it's doing I mean, look at the amount of steam that comes off of this.
This is, I mean, this really is insane. This is $41 for you to get home. You have 30 days. Get it home, try it out. Not all steamers are created equal. Lou has sold a lot of steamers in his time. I'm not making you feel old, right, Lou? I didn't want to make it sound like that.
Forever.
My point is that you know what you're talking about.
I do.
When it comes to the power of this. You're getting 20 of the attachments with it. We showed the carpet, we showed the floors, we showed, you know, in the kitchen, in the bathroom. Lou, you can also use this on your clothes.
Oh yeah.
You can use it on your mattress.
Your mattress, your clothes, I mean, so many surfaces. Now watch this, what I'm gonna do here. See this block of ice that's sitting up here? This is probably 1.5 inches to 2 inches thick. I want you to see how quickly this steamer can punch a hole through this block of ice. And the reason it can do it so fast is because we have the stainless steel boiler. Like a lot of the steamers you see out there, they can't do this, Sue-Ming, because they don't have the pressure. But we have the pressure that allows us to do that. And then I can take that pressure and I can do things like clean this bathtub. Actually, I'm gonna have to walk around the other side. I got myself boxed in here into a corner. But take a look at this. Now, I'm gonna do everything in this bathtub all at the same time. What I mean by that is I'm gonna go do the tile, I'm gonna do the fixtures, and then I'm gonna do inside the tub real quick. Watch this. And I'm not gonna be changing, I'm not like I'm picking up different chemicals to do this. All I'm doing is using the exact same tool. Now, if you get that soap scum that sits on here, you know, because you've got your shower caddy above this, that happens in my house all the time. This is gonna get all that off of that and make it look new again. If you got little ones and they take a bath every single night and you get that ring around the tub, we can go in there and in just seconds get rid of that soap scum, the lime scale, whatever it is. Your Wagner's gonna get rid of it. And then with one tool, in just a few seconds, we have cleaned our tub, we've cleaned our fixtures, we've cleaned our backsplash all at the same time. Look at that.
Look, it's done. It's doing the work for you.
It does.
It's doing the work for you. It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, okay? $41 and change to get home. Remember, you are getting not just the system, you're getting 20 different attachments to use throughout your entire home.
Right.
No chemicals needed here. It's just water. And like Lou said, water's free.
Yeah, water's free and you can use it anywhere, inside, outside your house. Sanitize, do all those things. Look at that. And that just looks fantastic. Let me give that a quick wipe. Ba-boom. Do in the bathroom.
And that's where, listen, that's where we need to clean and sanitize.
You're telling
I think
me.
the most. I have boys, so you know how that goes. 911303 is your item number. $41 and change gets it home. Free shipping and handling. Lou, you're gonna be back later today?
I'm gonna be back the next item.
Oh, that's right. Okay, guys. It is time for